Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here's a quick review of the VMware disabling Credential Guard. And this error, it's caused by the Microsoft Hyper-V when you enable it. And you can only use VMware or Hyper-V. You cannot use both of them at the same time. And in order to enable this, you have to go under Programs and Features and under Turn Features on and off. You have to come right here and check this box and give it OK, and this will allow you to restart the system. Once you restart the system, you can able to add a virtual image to Hyper-V. But again, you cannot use a VMware image if you have a few already installed. You can use one or another. As you can see right here, by we clicking at the VMware, we're gonna run. I'm gonna check the first one, it's just Windows 7, and as soon as you start running, and you're gonna get this error that I mentioned, and this is caused by Hyper-V. So in order to work around this, there's a lot of solution on the web. If you wanna search, you can probably fix and manage to use both these tools, these programs. And so if you don't want to use it, then obviously you're gonna have to go back and turn off that option. As you see right here, I have two virtualization that I prefer to work with VMware instead of Hyper-V. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just trying to delete this from my system. So first, I'm gonna try to turn it off and then delete both of them. And I would delete just both of them, so I have no need for it. And it's gonna take space on my hard drive, so I'm just gonna delete both of them. That way, I'll be able to make some room if I want to add this virtualization to my VMware instead of Hyper-V. Here, as you see it, I made an error by stopping the service. I didn't need to stop the service. I needed to turn it off, the visualization, so that I can delete it. And as you see it, we're taking this step to remove it. Now it looks clean, looks nice. I'm just gonna go from the path, also delete from there, as I mentioned earlier. Once it's gone, hopefully it gives me some disk space on my system. Here, I'm just gonna guide you through how to create a virtual machine on the Hyper-V. As you see right here, you're just gonna click next and give your system a name. In my case, I prefer SQL, Microsoft SQL 2012, and if it's 2014, I will add that 2014 to avoid confusion with other virtual machine on my system. The next step after this would you're gonna have to take the steps by checking generation one, and here I'm gonna increase the memory to 4 gigs instead of 2. I could add 6 if I want to, but I'm not gonna do that this time. Make the correction here as not connected. From here, you can create a virtual machine from your disk image, or you can use an existing virtual machine, or you can attach it later, however you want it. As you can see right here, you can, if you have one or moved it from another system, you can just pull it from there or attach it later. You can also install directly from, as I mentioned, from the disk image on your system. If not, then you just complete it doing the last step and you'll be done, and your virtualization image would be right here. And that is it for the error that we encounter on the VMware, that we have this error after disabling Credential Guard. And this by going back right here, if you want to use VMware, you're gonna have to go back under programs and then turn Windows features on and off, and you have to uncheck the Hyper-V. Click OK. It's gonna give you an option to restart the system, and of course you have to restart the system. Then you should be able to use VMware virtual machine again.